Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 509. If you are writing a book or thinking about it or trying to finish a book you've started to write, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Writer Wednesday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known, especially on social media, as Christine Inc. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here is today's quote. "The strength and clarity of your vision will lift you out of the depth of any hardship." Robin Sharma. Well, once again, good morning. Happy Writer Wednesday, where every Wednesday here in the show, I try to give you some of the highlights of my process for developing and writing a book. I've done that many times, many dozens of times over the years with my clients. So sharing it all with you on Wednesdays. And the way I do it is I introduce a topic and then three sort of either questions or action items or strategies, three things that you can do about that topic. So this week's topic is what to do when you've written yourself into a corner and are ready to give up. And here's action step number 1. I like to picture an energetic connection between myself and my work in progress, my manuscript, an invisible cord of electricity that attaches me to my writing project. However you'd like to picture that for yourself, how are you feeding that connection? How have you been? Maybe you're kind of stuck and ready to give up because you haven't been feeding that connection. How are you charging that cord? How are you keeping the electricity pulsing between yourself and your manuscript? Even by just thinking about your book or jotting down or, of course, writing even just a few sentences. Remember, energy needs to be fed, so don't let your project go for too long, more than a few days without feeding your work in progress. Keep that connection energized. So that could be why it feels like you've written yourself into a corner, because you've simply kind of left your manuscript alone so long. Maybe you ran into a problem with it a while back, and then you've now left it alone for so long that energetic connection is dying or dead. So it might just simply need to be recharged. And when we leave a problem for a while, sometimes it becomes like the monster in the corner and it becomes bigger than it is. So go back to your manuscript very, very gently, see what's going on with it, and see what you can do to recharge that energetic connection between yourself and your book. Number 2, the reason maybe you feel like you've written yourself into a corner, maybe it's just the part of the book that you're currently writing that's not creating a spark for you. So that's fine. Skip to another part. There's nothing saying you need to write your book in order. They shoot movies out of order almost every single time. So it could just be the section of the book you're in that you're not feeling it. So do whatever it takes to keep moving forward, and don't feel like you're somehow failing as an author if you write out of order, because that's not the case. And number 3, if you are feeling totally stuck, grab your journal or wherever you want to go freestyle write and do some freestyle writing about your vision for your book. Go back to the beginning. Go back to square one, the drawing board, and consider the possibility that maybe there's something, even one little thing about your book that you are not clear about. Something about your target audience maybe that you haven't researched, or a character that's not developed enough, or something about them that doesn't make sense, a part of your story that doesn't feel right, a chapter that doesn't seem to have a purpose. There's something about the message, like if you're trying to teach through your book, there's something that you don't perhaps understand about your content. Put on your investigator hat, do some digging, and see if something unclear about your book is the thing that is blocking you from writing it. So those are 3 things that I kind of help my coaching clients, do when they feel completely stuck, that they've written themselves into a corner. And I hope those 3 things help you out as well. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would love to hear what you think of this and all the other episodes in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. And most importantly, let us know how we can support your book writing goals. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow. Happy writing.